Hits 96, Chattanooga's number one hit music station. Gino D here with you, and today I'm excited to be connected to a very incredibly talented duo. They just recently released their first ever duo album, The Memory Bank. They are officially kicking off their highly anticipated Memory Bank tour tonight, and we are absolutely looking forward to them to coming to Chattanooga to perform at the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Auditorium. In fact, this Saturday, tickets are still available. Go to tivolichattanooga.com. I'd like to welcome Drew and Ellie Holcomb to the show. Hello, guys.
Hey,
Hey, good to be here.
great to see you.
Thank you. Yes, good to see you, Drew. Thank you so much. And thank you both for taking some time and talking with me today. I know our audience definitely knows you guys. If they don't know your faces, they know your names. Of course, with Moon River and Drew, you've been on the show a few times, and
Yeah.
we love it when you guys visit Chattanooga. So we're excited. I'm so excited to learn about this new album and this experience. So let's kind of dive right in. Drew, we've talked music a few times, but now you get your partner in crime here. And I know, Ellie, that
Yeah.
you've been kind of along all those years, kind of on the side and been there the whole time. But what has this been like for the both of you to kind of create a full-length duo album for the first time ever? Talk about the inspiration, why Memory Bank. Let's get into it.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I mean, we've been married almost 20 years. We've been sort of running parallel careers that have, intersected every now and then, writing a song here and there over the last decade, but we've really never written and recorded a proper album together. And we just decided that, this is ridiculous. It's about time for us to make a record together. Obviously, Ellie sang on some of my early records, and
Sure.
we've been each other's biggest fans and cheerleaders, and thoughtful critics as well. But we never really sat down and written a record together and made a record together. So I think it's been a long time coming. There's a whole slew of reasons why it took us this long, but mainly we're just really excited about it. I feel like the record really reflects who we are and our relationship and the story and the music that we love, and we're excited to finally get it out there and share it with the world.
Absolutely. And you're calling it the memory bank. I love the whole concept of putting money in the memory bank, which is just, I think it's a beautiful idea. And I know fans and now new fans alike will kind of hopefully adopt that kind of mind frame. Let's talk about that a little bit. Maybe walk through the songwriting process of that song, the whole idea of memory bank. You guys have been quoted numerous times on social media talking about whether you die, as long as your memory bank is full, whether it's your money's full, it doesn't matter, that type of inspiration. So talk about that because I think it's a great take home for that.
Yeah, thanks so much. I love it so much. So Drew grew up, you visited almost all the states
46 states before I turned 18. Yeah.
with
Wow.
his
Wow.
family. So his dad, the famous quote in his family is his dad would always say, "Hey kids, you're not going to inherit much from me and your mom, but we are going to put some money in the memory bank." And so it was honestly a way of life for Drew's family, and we very much adopted that way of life in our family. And man, it is life is all about the moments and the memories that you create with the people you love. And so it is so fun to write this song. We were on the road last year on this tour, and honestly, we had our producer come out when our kids were not out on the road with us making memories. We had our producer out and wrote a lot of these songs together on the road, really like saying, okay, what moments do we want to create live? What memories do we want to make with all these beautiful people who've let our songs into their lives over the years? So much fun to get to do that. We can't wait to tour these songs. And we didn't mean to write a promotional, vehicle of coming to see a live show. It's like, hey, book the trip, buy the tickets,
Right.
come hang out and make some memories.
Yeah, and you guys, what are the emotions right now? Because you're kicking off that tour tonight in Alabama. I know you're going to be in Georgia, you're going to be in Knoxville, and then here in Chattanooga. So, and then you're going to cross the nation. Really, you guys are going everywhere, including the Northeast, which is great to see. So, how are you both feeling about this? Are we excited? Are we nervous? What are we looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, the start of a tour is always a major tension between nerves and excitement. And
Yeah.
obviously, there's a lot of rehearsal that's been done. You put a team together to come out and
Yeah.
take the show on the road, and everybody's sort of learning their role and how the day is going to look. We've rehearsed, a bunch of different songs we've never played live before. I mean, there's 7 or 8 songs we're going to play tonight live, basically in front of an audience for the first time, and so there's a lot of nerves. There's
It's
a lot of
buzzy. You're
fuzzy.
like,
Yeah,
woo,
I
yes, here
bet.
we go.
yeah.
But I don't think I've ever been more excited to play a record live than I have about this one. So it's gonna be good.
Yeah, that was my next question. Obviously, you guys have done the solo thing. You've Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors. Ellie, I know you've had numerous solo projects, and you've been part of Drew's band, of course. But is this one different? Kind of sharing the stage with Drew in a different capacity. It has to be a different way to look at it.
It definitely is. I think I love this show. It feels a little bit like a Bluebird Nashville vibe where you're like telling stories, trading songs. So we do some of Drew's and the neighbors' songs, we do some of my songs, and then all over the years of doing this, is our 6th year doing this tour together. We've always written maybe a song or two, and collaborated together around the tour. But this one feels like it is going to be like so rich because we have all these new songs, but we're going to get to pull out the oldies and the goodies.
Sure.
There's a section of the night where we literally, the wheels come off and it's like, what do y'all want to hear? And so the crowd's kind of in control of the portion of a night. So no show's ever exactly the same. And Drew's learned how to sing harmony, which I am pumped about.
Yeah, I've
fun.
never done that very much in the past. And that was one of the big reasons we never made a record together, is because I didn't know how to sing harmony. And I basically spent the last 4 years teaching myself and learning and getting, so that's a whole new piece of the show that's really fun.
Excellent. No, we're looking forward to it. Again, they'll be here Saturday in Chattanooga at the Memorial Auditorium. You guys are no stranger to that venue. Absolutely beautiful, and we can't wait to have you. Again, just want to remind people, tickets are available, tivelychattanooga.com. What is it about each other that you think complements each other on stage? So, Ellie, answer for Drew. What does Drew bring to the table, and what do you bring to the table that makes your performances so standoutish?
I love that so much. Okay, well, one, I'd say there's some humor. We're gonna laugh a lot, and we are gonna laugh a lot. And then Drew is one of my favorite people to watch interact with the crowd. His like stage presence and interaction with everybody is we're genuinely laughing because something different happens every night, and so I love that. And there's a professionalism and like we know where we're going, we know where we're taking you from this man right here. He is captaining the ship and making sure things stay on time. We're not going to keep you too long. And we're going to leave you dancing. You might cry a little bit. You're definitely going to laugh. Sure. So I love that about.
Yeah. And Ellie just brings like this, a bit of sunshine and energy and a total loose cannon of who knows what's going to come out of her mouth in between songs. And so it always keeps there's this great yin and yang of me trying to keep the train off the tracks and her trying to build a track somewhere I don't know where she's going, and it makes for a pretty fun experience. And then obviously Ellie's one of the greatest live singers I've ever heard, so it's always a real treat to get to sort of share that with the world.
No, we're super excited about it. Sounds like a fantastic time. And Drew, you've said in the past that you kind of describe your shows, no matter who you're playing with, as a celebration of community. And I can only assume this is just as much part of that community feel. We're all friends, we're all neighbors, and we're all in this together.
Yeah, that feels like an important thing about music, especially in this day and age, is that music is one of the things that brings us all together. There's a commonality of looking at a room full of strangers and sharing these songs. And you see people that are our parents' age. We see people that are our age. We see people bring their kids. We see couples. We see groups of friends. We see people come alone. And we sort of do our best to honor people's time and money in that gathering together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know if you were going to add on, Ellie.
Well, no, I think the power of music to me is that it is a bridge builder. And Absolutely. In a time and like age where things feel like a lot divided, you come in a room full of people, no matter who you voted for, no matter where you come from, no matter what your story is, we're connecting on a really human level in a room of live music. And man, it is one of my favorite things. So we always hope that people feel like a little less alone when they walk away from one of our shows.
Sure. And it's worth mentioning too, you guys do a great job of creating these, dare I say, VIP options when people want to. If they want to get to know you better, become friends. And I know you have a bunch of different options, from the wine we drink, there's the tour bus experiences, and so much more. And you guys always seem to kind of add that extra element. So that must be important to you to create that community.
Yeah, it is.
It's been fun. We definitely know that our fans are, a lot of them have been with us for a long time, and we've got to know over the years, whether through VIP stuff. It's a great way for us to kind of learn about our fans, and we ask questions, they ask us questions, and it's fun to hear people's stories, because we're not a big, we've had some success on the radio, but we've never been like a big hit song acts. That people come to our music from all sorts of different avenues, whether it's, we heard you on a TV show, or a friend played you at their wedding, or we heard you on the radio, or we heard you, open for so-and-so. It's really fun to connect with people's stories and also to hear what songs they kind of came through.
Yeah. We got an email the other day where the girl was like, hey, I was young, living in, I think, what city was she? I don't know, Mobile. Let's say it's Mobile. Let's say it's here. She was like, I moved to a new city. She said, I was wanting to discover some new music, and I looked out the window and realized I lived on South Holcomb Street. And so I was like, maybe. And so literally that's how she found her music. She was like, and now you've accompanied me through every season of my life. And we were like, that's so amazing.
That is amazing. Yeah. Like you said, the beauty of music for sure. And speaking of television shows, you guys were just on the Drew Barrymore show not too long ago. What was that experience like?
Yeah, it was really fun. It's always interesting because you play these shows and everybody thinks it's like live. And what was really funny is we actually recorded it like a month earlier.
Okay. All right.
And so everybody's like, hey, you're in New York tonight. And we're like, actually, we're at home watching it ourselves, But it was really fun. Always really kind to those people to share their audience with artists like us. And we got a lot of great feedback from people who saw the show and found the song that way.
Excellent. And we'll post up a clip too at hits96.com so people can go check it out just in case they missed it or would like to watch it again. I do want to mention too, you guys always looking to give back as well. Obviously, it's a community effort, always looking to hook up with a nonprofit and kind of some type of cause. This time around, it's the International Justice Mission. Very commendable to do this. How important is it for you to incorporate those causes into this and a little bit of philanthropy as you guys perform?
Absolutely. I think one of the most grounding things in the world for me, for both of us, is knowing that we are members of a global community, right? Like we belong to each other. And so there's something really beautiful about inviting others into different stories that are happening all across the globe. And honestly, the generative story of our time. They are doing such good work and stop putting an end to modern day slavery. And so we're really grateful to get to link arms with them whenever we do, and then to get to share the good work that they're doing. We hear a lot about the chaos and stuff in the world. And so it's a beautiful thing to kind of link arms and be like, hey, let's join up with something that's like restoring people's lives and freedom to people who aren't in freedom. What a gift.
No, absolutely. And if you purchase tickets at TivoliChattanooga.com for the show coming up on Saturday, or any of their shows, by the way, you can check out the full list on their website. We'll post up a link, hits96.com, because their guys are going to be all over the place. We're super excited for you. Thank you so much for taking some time and talking with me. One final question here. As you kind of look back, maybe look forward a little bit, what are you both most grateful for when it comes down to this entire experience and meeting each other, to doing all this music, to now this tour? What are you most grateful for? And both of you can answer for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm certainly really grateful for the creative and personal partnership with Ellie, which has been a really beautiful thing for us for a long time. And then I'm really grateful that we have an audience that likes our songs, that lets them into their lives, and that spends their hard-earned time and money to come see us play and gives us a job that we love.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just say, man, our family on the road, our touring community is like such a gift to be with and to collaborate with. We have such talented people with us. And then each other is such a gift to collaborate with. And then honestly, this idea of getting to create moments right here, right now, nowhere else, never again, just like this, that live element of playing music in a room is just, it's magic. Can't wait.
It really is. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. This has been so much fun. We can't wait this Saturday. You'll be here at Chattanooga, again, Memorial Auditorium, and you can check out all of the tour dates. I wish you the best of luck in the future, of course. Congratulations on all the success, and we can't wait to see what's next. And thank you for everything you've done for Chattanooga as a community, too, with the Moon River Festival and doing all the shows. And you guys are really just friends of Chattanooga and forever will be. So thank you.
Yeah, forever fans of Chattanooga. I love y'all so much.
It's 96.